Good morning, Internet. This is Alex the Sudokus, and it is Monday, the 23rd of November 2020, and we have some more LA Times Sudokus for us today. Actually, I'm going to start with easy and build my way up to expert. So I should have done that with the New York Times puzzles last night, but don't know why. I'm just kind of forgetting what I'm doing really. So let's play some ones, and I've got two sets of ones locked in now. So what about twos? I can place these twos and another two over there. So final two is here, three is here, pointer pair three, so that makes another three over there, and I'm left with a three over here and a three over there. Fours, four is here because I've got a pointer pair of fours over there. What else can I do with the fours? Pointer pair of fours, so pair of fours over here, four over there, four over there. And can I actually do more? Oh, I've broken the puzzle. Oops. The fours are wrong because fours have to be there. This is a four, this is a four, that's a four. So one of these are fours, and one of these are fours as well. Okay, fives. Got a five there, and pointer pair of fives. Not really that useful in this instance. Okay, sixes. Got a six here, pointer pair of six. I'm not really giving the puzzle away, I suppose because of the lack of sevens on this puzzle. In which case, we know there's an 8 here, so I think that unlocks something. Is it the 6? Yes, that unlocks the 6 in here, because that has to be a pointer pair of sixes. Now, let's go back to the 8s for a second. We can place an 8 here, and 8 there. So all the 8s are done. 9s, I'm not so confident on. No, I can't actually place all the 9s. Shocking. So I still can't do much with the 1s. Can I do much with the 4s? Yes, I can now place a 4 over here, but that still leaves me an X-wing of 4s. What about 5s? Still not seeing the 5s, so maybe 6 is the way to go. Oh, I've got a pointer pair of 6s there, so that locks a 6 in place. This is a 7, which means that's a 7 as well. So maybe I shouldn't have skipped over the 7s because there were actual resolutions to them. So this is a 6. So, okay, I don't think I can do much more with the 6s, but I can place a 7 there, which unlocks another 7 and another 7. So, can I go back to the 6s now? Does it open up? Doesn't look like it. But I do have a 4 over there, and this 4 surely, 4 unlocks a 4. So now I can open up the 6 and the 9 there, and that leaves me an X-wing of 9s. But on this column, I can now place a 6, another 6, all the 6s are now done, which opens up the 1s as well. So, what am I left with? I'm left with, this can't be a 7, so I think it's a 5. So, that also opened up a 7 over there, 7 over here, 7 over there. So all the 7s are done. Let's do all the 5s now and finally finish up with the 9s. So, oh dear, oh dear. I've done something wrong. So it's not a very good start to the day because I'm already breaking the puzzle. What have I done wrong? Apologies for... oh, the 1. So this cage is definitely wrong. I've got 1 there. 2, 3. 3 is here. Let's see if it still breaks. Yep, it's broken. So I think, not pencil, I think I need to clear the puzzle and start again. So that's punishment for me not doing this correctly. Let's try once again. Oh, is it going to be one of those days, I wonder? Let's hope not, because I haven't got a lot of time to spend. I do have work today, so I've got a 3 there, 3 there. Those are still correct, I do believe. So what are these? These are 7s and 4s, which means that's a 4, and now that's a 7, and that's a 5. So, oh no, it's not 6 and 7. God damn it. But that is a 7. It's 7 and... oh yeah, 7 and 4, so I was correct actually. What did that do to this? This means these are 3s and 5s. That also means that's a 3. So all the 3s are now done. I've got a 5 there. Pair of 5s over here. Okay, let's look at this cell. This has to be a 7. And can I do much more? I've also got a 7 over there. 7, 7, 7. So these are 9s and... what are they? 9s and 5s. So that means this must be a 6. And that 6 does nothing for us. So I do have a 1 unlocked, I believe. Oh no, this is how I messed up last time. But this is a 1. The other one is there. That's how I messed up, I think. Because I misremembered where the X-Wing was. But also, that's not a 3. Oh my god. 3 is over there. So, that's completely messed up. Let's try again. Yeah, the 1s are in these cells. Oh, nearly broke the puzzle again. So, I might still have broken the puzzle, so... let's continue on. Let's persist and see where we can go. So I've got a 4 there. No, I haven't. Oh no, I've broken the puzzle again, haven't I? Yep, that's not a 3. So I don't know what's going on with me today. So 3s are there. 4 is there, 7 is there. Let's just check the grid. Okay, it's still correct. So, oh, I'm not looking forward to this. I think sleep has somehow done a number on my Sudoku abilities, and I can't even do an easy one without causing problems. So this is an 8, and this 8 also unlocks an 8 over there, so I should look at the 8s. Got another 8 there, and an 8 over there. Okay, so this cell has to be a 6, and that 6 unlocks another 6 over there, 6 over here, 6 over there, and 6 over there. Okay, so I am left with 7 and 9. 7, 7. So this must be a 7 because these two cells can't be 7s. And I'm left with 9, which has to be over there, and a 4. No, not a 4. I've already got a 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, so that's a 5, and still can't deduce the 5 and 9s, but I do have a 9 up here, so that deduces the 5 and 9, and in turn locks a 5 over there and a 7, so that locks some more 7s down, and I think that's a 9, which means that's also a 9, so all the 9s are done and the 1s are done as well. So whew, what a terrible start. Let's hope I get a bit better on the mediums. Hard and expert. I think I'm going to do pencil markings because I'm conscious of time. Oops. I'm conscious of time, so just want to make sure I can complete today's Sudokus. So let's have a look at the 1s. I think that's all I can do, and I can't do anything with the 2s. 3s are locked in there. And get rid of the highlighting. 3, 3, 3, so point a pair of 3s, another pair of 3s over there, but I've got 4 and 3 there, so 4 is also locked in there. got a no, that's not a pointer pair threes, but I do have a 4 there, which locks another 4 down. So now I've got pointer pair fours, pointer pair fours. So I think that's all the fours pencil marked in. Let's now investigate the fives. Got a pair of fives there. Pointer pair five. Well, yeah, pointer pair fives there. And I think that's all the fives I can do. 6 is locked in here and here, which means I've got a pair of threes, unlocking another 6, another 6, another 6, so another 6 and 3. So this 3 unlocks the 3 over there. And does it do anything else? Doesn't, but notice there's actually a 3 unlocked over there, so those are the only 3s left. So let me just blow my nose for a second. Okay, so can I do more of the 4s whilst we're at it? No, I can't. So 5, 6, 7. Let's look at 7s now. 7s are pointed here, but it doesn't do anything. So I do have another pair of 7s there. So 7s are locked in here, but I think I'm probably going to get more out of the 8. Nearly didn't trust myself there. So 9s are on this row. There's not actually a huge amount to do with the 9s besides pencil marking them here. But let's do the triple here. I've got 8, 9, and 7. 7, 8, and 9. So does that do anything else for us? In terms of the 8, maybe? Nope. Nothing going on there. So let me just wrap myself up a bit warmer and continue on. I think there's a pair and a triple there, so let's investigate. I've got a 7 there and a 2. So the 2 is now locked in here as well, and the 7 is here, which unlocks the 4. Did the 2 do anything else? The 2 unlocks the 2, 3, and 7 over there, which unlocks the 3, and the 7 also unlocks a 7 up there, and I guess it gives me a pair of 7s over here. So anything else going on here? I've got 9 and 1 and 9, can't deduce them yet. This is also 1 and 9, also can't be deduced, but let's look at the triple. Wow, triple has to be 1, 5, and 9. Okay, so what does that tell me? Well, I've got 1, 9, 8, and 5 in this cage, and those have to be 5, so that means I've got 5 unlocked up there, and these are now 1s and 9s. And the 9, these, what can these be? 5, hang on, this can't be right. I can't have 4 numbers, so that can't be a 7 anymore, so that unlocks the 7 over here. Therefore it's 8, 9, and 5 on that row. 5, 8, and 9. 5, 8, 9, and 1. So 1 is now a pointed triple here, so I can actually unlock the 9 and 1, and 1 and 9, and 1 and 9 over there, which in turn unlocks the 1 there, and the 9 and 7. Oh no, other way around. 9 and 7. Delete that. And that unlocks the 7. And what is this then? This is an 8. And this 8 allows me to put in the 5. And the 5 unlocks the 5 over there. These are now 2s, which are here, and 8s. And 8s are now locked in these 2 cells, but I also have an 8 there. So 8 is locked in there, and this is a 1. And that 1 doesn't tell me where the final number is, or what the final number, well, where the final ones are, but I can place a 2 there and a 2 there. Okay, so what next? I have now got a 5 and 9. Oh boy. What are these? 5, 8, and 1. So maybe the 1 and 9 is going to have, yep, 1 and 9 is giving me more to work with. And this is an 8. Therefore, these are 1s and 5s, so they have to go in this direction. And the 5 now breaks the 8 and the 5, and the 9 and the 8. Oh no, not again! What have I done? I haven't got time to mess around with this, so I just messed up the last numbers, I don't know what I did, so let's look at them again. I've probably repeated a digit. Yes, I repeated a 1, didn't I? So 1, so that has to be a 1, that has to be a 5. This isn't a 1, but that is a 5. And this is a 9, which means 9, 8. This isn't a 9. It forces an 8 over there and a 5 over there. That's what it was. So, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just not with it today by the look of it. Okay, so let's see. What have we got here? A 1. Oh, for God's sake. Settings. Get rid of the highlighting. 1s are there. So what else can I do with the 1s? So got a pair of 1s, not pointed. Okay, so 3s. No, hold on. I should look at 2s first. Got a pair of 2s there. Can't actually lock a 2 down straight away. Let's pencil mark in some 3s whilst we're here. Oh, hold on. That has to be a 3 now because 3s are locked in these 2 rows. And I think that's all I can do with the 3s. But now I've got a pointed pair of 2. Oh no. I've already got a 2 there, so why do I keep doing that? 2, 2, 2, 4s. 4s are here. 4, 4, 4, 4. Can't do anything with the 4s. What about 5s? Okay, 5s are locked in the same 3 cells as a 2 and 3, so that forms a triple. So that is worth pencil marking them in because that leaves me a quadruple, which means I may have something. I have an 8 over there, and now that leaves me a triple of 9s, 7s, and that has to be a 4. Okay, let's go back to 4s for a second. I've got pointed pair of 4s, pointed pair of 4s. And I think that's all I can do. Okay, anything interesting going on here, maybe? 7, 6, 8. 8s are locked in these 2 cells. Nope, 8 is locked in that single cell. So I've got 8s there, 8s there. And I think that's it. So, okay, what next? Oh, Elaine has gone live with her Sudokus, so we'll have to drop by to say hello in a second. 9 and 7, so these are 7s as well. And okay, so these are now a pointed pair of 5s and 6s. Okay, so that means I've got a pair of 6s there, and the 5s, no, not locked in. Let's look at this cage. I don't know why I'm looking at the cages rather than the numbers, which is what I normally do, but yeah, I think I'm just being a bit rubbish today. So got a 6 over there, and okay, let's go back to numbers because I think I'm better with that. But I'm curious, there's a triple here which are 3, 8, 3, 8 and 6. Okay, might as well pencil mark them in. There's no harm in doing that, I don't think. Okay, so what number should I be looking at? 5s. Okay, I have a feeling why. I know why I didn't look at the numbers, because there's not a lot going on over there. 7s. 7s. 7, 7, 7. Can't see anything with 7s. Can't see. Yeah, I can't actually do a lot. So maybe looking at the cages was the correct thing in the first place. Can't see. Yeah, literally can't do anything. So I was doing the right thing by looking at the cages. I'm just going to do another scan of the numbers, like looking at the 2s, because I think I scanned up from 4. So if I look at 2s and 3s again, 2s, 3s. Okay. There are no additional unlocks by the look of it. Oh my god, Elaine, hello. I thought you'd just gone live. Thank you for the raid. I just got a notification that you've gone live, so that was confusing. Let's see. So I think I need to look at. Welcome everyone. I don't know what the etiquette is for raids, so I'm not doing well with the Sudokus this morning because I keep misreading things. So I think I'm just having one of those days. So I'm looking at the cages now because I can't seem to do anything over there. So this is, I think, just a hard Sudoku. So, hi, Jan Frog. Oh, hi. I saw you last night. I met you on Juice's channel, didn't I? So what are these then? These are 2, 5, 7, and 9. 2, 5, 7, and 9. Can't do anything with that. So I have to look at... There must be some weak areas I can attack. Okay, I've got a quadruple there. Yeah, you must have been up for a long time, because yeah, I went to bed before. Yeah, you were there when I went to bed. So 4. So thank you for coming to the raid. And oh my god, I'm completely stuck on this. Like, the quadruple doesn't do anything for us. So do I have to do more pencil markings? This is ridiculous. Ah! Oh, I forget. That's the sound effect. I've turned on the thingy for... What do you call it? I don't know the terminologies for... Thank you for the follow, John Frock. Okay, I know I'm just being really blinded here. So let me do another scan of the numbers. Ones, I really don't want to pencil mark them all in. But I have a bad feeling that I do have to, because I'm missing something glaringly obvious and I don't know what it is. So 2, 2, 2, but please hold fire from telling me, because I need to get better at spotting these. So freeze, 4s, 4s, 4, 4, 4. Okay, 4s aren't really restricted enough. 5s, 5s. Yeah, there's really not a lot of restrictions at all on any other numbers. 6s are free roaming there. Giant Frog muted you. How does that work? Oh, there we go. It was me being blinded, because there's a 7 there, so that unlocks the 7 and 6. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas, as we kept saying yesterday. So that means that's a 9, and that opens up a pair of 9s there. So what are these now? These are 5s. Hold on, 2, 5, 2, 5, and 7. So 7 has to go there. So these are 2s and 5s. Let's pencil mark them in. So I've got 2, 3, 5, triple. Know what you mean. I'm guessing you guys are having some inside jokes going on. So, oh god, I've got the sniffles again. Sorry. Okay, so let's do another scan of the Sudokus. Sudoku. Don't know why I said plural there. So 3s, 3, 3, 3, 4. Come on, it must have some unlocks going on. 5s. Okay, let's focus on the 9, 6. Okay, this 6 unlocks a 6 over there. So I hadn't been methodical in cleaning up the pencil marks. So 1. What about this 7? This 7 unlocks a 7 over there and an 8. And this 8 unlocks a pair of 8s over there. So I think that's all I can do with the 8s. So has the puzzle opened up yet? 9, 9. Maybe I should just do some more pencil markings? You have a nice voice. Stop being hard on yourself. I think my voice is too crappy. Seems like we're all very... Except for Juice. Juice has been very good. I think we're all a bit skeptical of our own voice. A bit self-deprecating. Okay, so I've got 2, 5, 8, and 4 on this row. 2, 5, 8, and 4. 2... No, can't do anything. What about this column? Has this been opened up? I'm feeling like I'm wasting time by trying to explore these numbers. I have a feeling that I should just continue on with scanning the numbers, but let's have one last look. These are 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, 1, 2, 4, and 5. I've got 1 and 4, so that's 2 and 5. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Nope, there's nothing going on there. So let's just scan the numbers again and see what we're missing. 1s, 2s, 2, 2, 2. Can't see anything with 2s. What about 3s? 3, 3, 3. Still nothing on 3s. 4s. 4s are locked in those cells. Not useful. 5s. Oh, okay. I've got a pointer pair 5s there because there's a pointer pair 5s there. So therefore, this must be a 5. That must be a 9. And this 5 unlocks the 2 and 5 over there. The 2 over there. And oh, that's just Twitter. It's probably Jews liking my thing now. That's 7 unlocks liking my tweet, as he always does. 4, so I've got a pair of 4s there, which unlocks the 5 because it's a 1-4 pair now. So this must be a 9, and that must be a 2, and that 2 locks a pair of 2s there. What is this? This is 1, 4, and 2. This is 1 and 4. I can't deduce those. I do have a 5 unlocked over there and another 5 here. So, oh, hi Curly Fries, how are you doing? Finished playing a 9-hour session. Oh my god, 9-hour session of D&D. That's amazing. You must be exhausted. Seems like that's a theme of oh, stupid block nose. Seems like that's a theme of people coming to my channel. They tend to be quite exhausted due to sleep deprivation or other things. I'm just going to blow my nose for a second. Oh, that was super satisfying. Okay, so the 8 unlocks the 6 and 8 there, and this 6 unlocks the 5 and 6, which unlocks the 5 and 3. So that was quite a good run. Your stream is a safe haven for the exhausted souls. Yep. I added the word souls in there. There's one game that I'll never. That's one game that I'll never understand. What, D&D? I think D&D sounds amazing. I would love to play some D&D one day because you know, it just kind of plays on imaginations, and I don't know. I guess I've always kind of liked role-playing games on the computers, so there's no reason why I wouldn't like them in person as well. So I'm just gonna, because I'm struggling a little bit, I am going to just pencil mark in everything that I can see to see if it helps me solve the puzzle. So the 8 is now unlocked, so the 8s are done. What about 9s? 9, 9, 9. Where's the final 9? Oh, I've got a pair. Oh, god damn it. These are 6 and 9s. Okay, so what am I looking at for here? I've got 2, 2, 4, and 6. 4s are still locked. So what are these? These are 2s and 4s. Oh my god. I still can't solve this puzzle. This can't be right, can it? What am I missing? I'm missing some. Oh, there we go. That 1 had already unlocked a 4 and 1. So that's a 4, that's a 2, that's a 1. This is a 2, that's a 6, and this is a 4. And that's now a 6 and 9, and this is a 9 and 4. And this is a 4 and 9. So let's finally do today's expert Sudoku. I've got, how many minutes? 16 minutes to do this. So I can place a 1 there. Let's get rid of the highlighting. Oh, that's a long message. It takes place in a world where humanity is largely kept as fodder for vampires, and the players are investigating a town where the villagers kept going missing. Turns out they had been kidnapped by and transformed into fish monsters, so they had to kill an NPC that they really liked that was transformed. Oh, that's really cruel. Wow, your DM is kind of, I don't know. What's the word for it? I'm not very articulated, so can't think of what to say about that. Just cruel, I guess, is the only word I can think of. So I can see some threes being available for pencil marking in. Got a 4 over there, another 4 over here. So that unlocks another 4. So a pair of 4s there, pair of 4s there. So 5s. You are the DM. Oh my god. Well. Oh, I remember the word. A bit sadistic is what's the word I was looking for. But yeah, that's really mean. That's really mean to like make your players. Oh, I suppose. Hang on. From a DM perspective, you're trying to create interesting dilemmas for your players. So I'm trying to justify why why you're doing that. So sevens are there. So this is a pair of fours and sevens. So okay, this is looking a bit more promising, but I may have spoken too soon. So, oh, 7 and 8. So there are lots of matching pairs by the look of it going on. I've got a pair of 8s there because these are pairs of 8s. So I've got 3 possible 8s there. Okay, but this is a 9. So that unlocks the 8, which means this is an 8 as well. So that's unlocking the 8s now. See, I'll be disappointed if I struggle with the puzzle, but at the same time, if it's too easy, I'll also be disappointed. So I guess I'm just a bit difficult to please. So, because yeah, these are all unlocking now, and this 9 unlocks the 9s over there. So conversely, like, not that the last puzzle was particularly hard, I was just a bit, I don't know, losing my ability to see things. Let's look at for the dramatic story, there's no consequences or stakes. Then for the dramatic story, if there's no consequence or stakes, then the players are generally less invested. Okay. Can I tell you my favorite kind of pun-related story that a DM made for his game? Because I read this on Reddit many years ago, and I thought that was quite amusing. And every time I retell that, people just kind of like, I mean, the players did kind of roll their eyes. And okay, so a bit of backstory. So apparently, this guy who does DM, he's very fond of making puns and injecting puns into his games. So and his players like were quite used to it, so they tend to avoid falling for the puns. Basically, they try to avoid interactions to end up seeing the puns and or enabling the DM to kind of like assert the pun in the game. So let's see, got a pair of 3s there, so these are also 2, so 2, 3 and 6. Just kind of quickly sorting out the pencil markings quickly, because yeah, okay. So anyway, so he made a masterpiece that he was convinced that he can get his players to fall for it, metaphorically and physically. So he created this town of very little interest, except for this really old library, and let's see, these are 5s and what are they? 5s and 6s. Okay, so there's a really old library, but the players went in, and there's not much going on there, because yeah, it was just like there's just an old. I don't know if it's like an old woman or an old person. Sorry, old woman or some sort of like old, I don't know, fantasy creature in there. But either way, it was quite unassuming. So the players at first just kind of ignored it, but eventually came back, and the old lady was kind of the librarian. That's it. The librarian was like kind of very adamant that they're quiet, obviously, because you're in a library, but also, oh, this 5 and 6 unlocks the 1 and 3 there. So so these are 2, 5 and 6. So what happens? So players eventually found like they couldn't do anything in the whole town, so they ended up going back to the library, and they were convinced that there's something hidden in the library that they need to do, and they saw a room at the back. There's a door to a back room basically, and the librarian's like, you do not dare go in there, like you're forbidden from going into that room. You can explore, you can take out all the books in this library, but there's one thing you can't do, which is you can't go into the back room. And of course that leads to intrigue, and sure enough, the players were really interested in exploring the room, so I guess they rolled checks or whatever. They did the things, so that they rolled the die and basically snuck into the back room, and they started exploring, and there were like all these ancient tombs covered in dust, and they carried on exploring. I'm kind of like dragging it out because the DM who made the thing also dragged it out a long time, so that the players wouldn't see the pun coming, And it carried on, and they were still like, they were getting really frustrated, and they were about to give up, and then suddenly something happens, and the librarian realised that they were in there, so she smashed right into the small room at the back, and then transformed herself into a giant, what is it? A kind of a dragon, I guess. Yeah, turned into a dragon type creature, but it's like a snake like dragon. I don't know what the specific terminology is, but it's a specific type of dragon basically. Also, this can't be 5 and 6 because of the 6 over there. So 5 and 6. So 6 are unlocked and 5 is unlocked here. And so she crashed into the room. The floor of the room gave out, and then everybody fell in, and then the players did a lot of like rolling the dice and doing checks and whatever, and then did some fighting, and eventually, I think they killed. What are your favorite dragon types? I have no idea. I genuinely, but I'm guessing that question can also be directed to everybody. So everybody, what are your favorite dragon types? Put it in the chat below. Sorry, these were 9s. Keep messing up the pencil markings. So 2s and 9s. Oh my god, that just shows I have no idea of all the dragon types. So anyway, after a long and difficult fight, the rogue did their thing, the mages did their thing, and there's some other characters. They all landed on the bottom after defeating the dragon. Everybody landed at the bottom of the pit, and the librarian dragon kind of like landed. Oh, it's a Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 5. I guess they're dragon. Oh no, I've broken the puzzle. Oh, I can't believe this. I'm so depressed right now because I keep breaking the puzzles today. So, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to restart this one. So, maybe I need to concentrate some more. Okay, so that's a 1. Oops, that's already messed up the pencil markings. Anyway, so finally, after they crashed through they landed at the bottom of the pit, and in there's an old man with a bushy beard and a white beard and everything. So classic fantasy type wizard person character type, and he just looked around, turned around, saw the party that have landed, and the dead dragon. Oh darn, more time with Alexia. Yep, more time with me at the expense of my work hours, so I'm gonna have to start work a little bit late and make up for them at lunch. So everybody dropped in, and they were kind of bewildered by the old man who's clearly been living at the bottom of this pit, basically, after finishing an arduous fight, and they were all like getting ready for another fight because they're thinking, oh god, if the librarian was so powerful, what's this old wizard type character gonna be like? And all he did was he chuckled and he said, well, if it isn't the bookworm that dropped in. And then everybody in the party just kind of like threw their, I don't know what they did. They basically like dropped all their things, rolled their eyes, and went out to have their cigarette break because they got another pun snuck in. Worm, yes, that kind of dragon. So I'm sure they're like, yeah, there must be some sort of like things that describes to kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like foreshadowed the wording of the worm. So, but yeah, the party just basically had to take a break after that because once again, the OP on Reddit had managed to sneak in another pun. And I really enjoy that for all my friends. None of my friends seems to appreciate that, so I'm glad you guys kind of seemingly took a minor bit of enjoyment out of that. And I did embellish the story a little bit with my own storytelling because I can actually remember the specifics, so I just kind of like added bits and bobs made up bits just to pad it out, because kind of the whole point of telling the story, and because all of us who read the story, we all fell for that pun as well, because obviously, granted, we were expecting a pun, but you know, none of us saw it coming. Oh, you've had it before. Yeah, it was put on Reddit quite a few years ago. I think it was when I first kind of like becoming active on Reddit, and I think there was a period of time when the D&D stuff kind of exploded. A lot of D&D posts ended up on the front page, so I ended up reading that, and I thought that was quite funny. I like it. I like a good pun. Not gonna lie. Okay, so let's concentrate on the puzzle a little bit now. So let's look at the weak areas. What have we got here? We've got 2, 3, 2, 3, and 6. Can't do any of them. Anything going on here? 7, 8, 9, and 5, they're all in the cage, so that's no use. So that's a bit annoying actually. I've got a pair of 6s there though, so any more 6s locked in? I've got 6s locked in there. Ah, okay, so point a pair of 6s, that unlocks a 6 over there, 6 over here, that locks a pair of 6s over there. So anything else? So this is now a triple of 1, 3, and 2. Pardon me. 1, 2, and 3. So any more 2s that I can lock down? 2, 2, 2. Can't see anything. So let's have a look at this cage. I can lock down a 4 now because of the... Oh no, hold on. Oh, I've done it again. Didn't see the 4. So 4, 4, 4. Oh, the 4's done. No, I've got 2 pairs of 4s. Okay. Let's... Oh, pardon me. Just need to blow my nose again. Okay, so on this column I've actually got a pair. So this is a pair of 2s and 9s. So that means these are 1s, 3s, and 5s. Okay. Anything else going on? Any other weak areas? 7 and 8 means there's a quadruple here, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 5. So 5s have to be in these cells. I've got 1 and 3 there, so this is 2 and 5. 1 and 3, 2 and 5. It's not really that useful. 2, 3, and 6, not useful at all. This is a quadruple, but it allows me to put a... Oh no, I've got a 7 there already. I keep doing that today, so I'm definitely in bad form today. 9, 8, 7. I've already got a 7, so what am I looking for? Let's focus on what I'm looking for instead. I'm looking for 2, 3, 6, and 2, 3, 5, and 6. Okay. So, actually, I've got... No, nearly done that again with the 5, so... I don't know what's going on with me today, but I'm definitely kind of, yeah, not doing well. Okay, this 9 unlocks the 9 over there and the 8, and this 8 unlocks the 7 and 8. Let's hope that wasn't a mistake, and I can continue to unlock the 4s and 7s. Okay, I'm really nervous that I've kind of like done something wrong again, but I think this is now an 8, which unlocks the 8 over there. So all the 8s are now done. I'm so nervous that I've already done something wrong. I've just got no faith in myself anymore. These are 2s and 3s. So I suppose we all have bad days, so we need to kind of chill out a bit, step back a little bit. Okay, this row is 1 and 5. I've got 1 there, so 5 and 1 are deduced. So I've got 3 and 5 there. So this is 5. This 5 also locks a 5 and 6 over there, and this 5 deduces the 2 and 5, reduces the 3, so this is a 1 and 2, and this 3 unlocks the 5 and 3, so that was quite a chain there, so it would be a damn shame if that was broken. So I've got 5, 5 and 9, this is a 2, so 2 is now locked in there, which unlocks the 3 and 6, so this is now a 5 and that's a 1, and these are 3s and 6s, and they can be placed that way because I've got 6 there. And finally on this row I have a 2. which means that's a 2 as well, which unlocks a 2s and 9. And where's the final 2? It's over here. Okay, I've just got 1, 6 and 3 to put in now, so that should be straightforward, unless I've made a mistake. So 6s, 1, 1 and 6. Thank God. That's today's expert Sudoku. Just to double check that I have definitely done the hard puzzle when you guys dropped in. Yes, I have. So yeah, that's, oh, just on time as well, because it's 8:30 now. I can start work. So thank you for hanging out again, and thank you for the raid again, Elaine. Bless you. And thank you for the follow from Giant Frog. Hope you're still around. And I'm going to have to go to work, so I'm going to have to love you and leave you now. Hope you guys all have a good rest of the day, or sleep, maybe, and have a lovely day tomorrow. So, oh, actually, should I do a raid? Because I always forget. I told you, Juice, to remind me to raid. You guys need to remind me to raid. So I am going to look on Twitch again. There we go. So who do I raid? How do I raid? How do I look for someone to raid? Type in Sudoku. And of course, oh, hang on. Oh, there's someone live and they're English. Yes. There's a live English Sudoku. Oh, they're doing speed run, any percentage, so they're going to be a good player. So let's see. Quite difficult name. So did that work? Yes. Okay. It looks like they're doing it on a console, so this is quite special.